Hello, what's up, my friends? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 126. Welcome to Tuesday. Hope you're having a good start to your week. Today is going to be basically finishing off the weekend league, and then there's a couple of cool SBCs to do as well. So I do hope you enjoy. If you do me a favor and smash the thumbs up button. 2,000 likes, that's your target. If you can make that happen, my day will be made. My day will also be made if Ipswich Town can beat Morecambe tonight. That is a home game on a Tuesday night. I do love a game under the lights, so looking forward to going to that one. Yeah, we've played 10 games. We are 6-4, so not the best, not the worst. And we've had a very rocky start, really. A bit of a strange one. Now, I mentioned to you that I thought maybe we would try something different out and bring in a loan icon. That loan I decided to bring in was R9, Prime. Simply switched him for Di Natale, just so I got 2 5-star skillers up front. We'll give him a go for a maximum of 6 games. He's got a 7-game loan. And then either change it up or change it back or whatever. So I go into my first match of the session. Guy's got Mbappe and all of the other players that you would sort of expect. And I would say, as just from a couple of games here, that having a lone icon in your squad, and I think this applies to me as well. Like whenever I see it, whenever I come up against it, I think it makes your opponents try harder. It makes them either very much against you, the fact that you decided to use a loan that you haven't paid for or whatever in your squad, and they want to either quit against you or absolutely smash you. And I got that feeling quite heavily whilst using this R9 card. And I mean, he scored just then. Divock was still scoring plenty of goals though. He scored the better goal actually in this match, but I ended up just getting like heavily beat in the first half, 5-2. And decided that, okay, fair enough, that would be it for me. I'm not going to come back from that one. I was getting done. Like, my defense is really my issue this weekend, not the attack. But I've got no one that I really want to try in defense that I can afford or anything like that. So we're almost like hoping and praying that later on in the week, one of the Team of the Year defenders, or maybe I'll take all 4 of them, to be fair. If I could just pack like something, that would be lovely. In whatever packs, whatever upgrades or whatever we do, it would be amazing to get like a really top tier end game centre back in either Van Dijk or Militao, or an end game fullback in whoever it is, Theo Hernandez. And who else was it? Is Hakimi got one? I think he has. So yeah, would be pretty cool. But in this next game right here, 3-2 down. Again, I think it's a case of trying extra hard because I've got an icon in my squad. I make it 3-3. And then, I mean, to be fair, this guy did have Ronaldinho and Pele, both like fully owned. So GG's to him. He's done well in some SBCs, that fella. And I get Scorpioned on in the 89th minute. You know, I was either going to score again or I wasn't going to get the win. So that one doesn't mean too much. But a couple of losses put me at 6-6. Not really ideal, is it? It's actually pretty abysmal. So we're starting to, and this was my first couple of games on a Sunday, so it was starting to get on my nerves. And then when I thought, well, I'm now at like a 0 form, I'll just and it's Sunday, I'll match up against some absolute trash cans in a bit, and it just kept being people with like Mbappe constantly. I didn't know it was quite so easy to get Mbappe on this game. But I am the sort of person that puts money into SBCs as opposed to saving up. I know you could get him for 700,000-800,000 coins. So maybe I should have just done that a long time ago. But who knows? Maybe we'll pack him along the way. So the R9 idea didn't really work. I actually took 3 Ls whilst using him. So just going to go ahead and slap Di Natale back into the squad. And well, Silas on the bench. So we've got some good firepower on the bench there, but it's just like, I'm not cooking this week. Things are really not going well. And then I'm 6 and 7. And I come up against Mbappe and Pele again, and it's just like, wow, this is literally every team now. It may be a slightly more difficult weekend. I don't know. Actually, you can let me know. How did you fare in the weekend league? Actually, any better, any worse than in recent weeks? Because there's a couple of potential reasons why it might have been a bit harder, a bit sweatier. One, there's an objective where you get rewarded with packs for getting slightly more wins than usual. And then two, obviously with Team of the Year being here, I think people are really trying hard to get the best possible packs, and therefore willing to really sweat it out. And then that's absolutely fair enough. But luckily, as you can see at halftime in this next game, once we'd gone back to the main normal squad, Di Natale back in and stuff, it started to go a little bit better for me. People obviously weren't being quite as try-hard as when I had the R9 in the team. But a 6-1 victory really did help with the motivation. It made me realise that, hey, at least I can score. I know I didn't keep a clean sheet or anything, but at least I can score and sometimes outscore my opponents. So nice big win there, and it gets me to 7 and 7. So still got a ways to go if I'm going to go ahead and get 11 wins. And yeah, I mean, it's fully within my realm of possibility that I'm going to completely and utterly bottle that. So into the next one we go. Everything seemed to just drop and bounce for him. I could say that all day, but really it comes down to the fact that I haven't defended well enough in the first place. He's got through, and then, you know, yeah, I might put a tackle in and he wins the bobble back again, but I should have just tackled him right in the first place. So fully putting all of the losses and goals against on myself, obviously. Not. I don't think the game felt particularly bad this weekend. Maybe the servers on Friday were a little bit rough, but I only got like 5 games done then. So the Sunday gameplay felt fine to me. I was just getting destroyed by better opponents. So 3-1 down. Make that 4-1 down. Getting grittied all over the place. I eventually get a 4-2 goal there with Divock Origi, who I still maintain is one of the better strikers on this game. I really, really do like him. But Brolin just kept scoring against me. Every time I come up against him now that I put him into an SBC, he shows me why I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of him. But I can never really use him, to be fair. And then since I had a red card there, I thought, well, I'm not going to... I don't really want to take the red card and then have to play a squad battles game to get rid of it. And I'll dashboard, I'll quit the game and move on. So another loss. That was an excellently timed lasty offside trap. A classic lasty offside trap, you could say. And yeah, I mean, things were just really not going so well. Even with the blue stadium to really Team of the Year it up. Maybe I have less visibility with that. I don't know. My opponent certainly did all right. It's 2-1, 2-2, make it 2-2 against this guy. Going to really push forward to try and get a victory here because I desperately need one. Green time volley in the back of the net there from our boy Dimitri Payet, and I'm 3-2 up at half-time. Definitely deserve to be as well with a 3.6 XG. Got to convert a few more of these opportunities. Well, Alawairan then knocks it through to Divock Origi. In the second half, I'd been making a few changes. I wonder if Zidane as a CDM is a little too attacking, and that might be part of my downfall. So in the second half, I've been putting him as a wide cam, which is pretty good because he's very well-rounded. So if he does come back and help with the defence, that's an added person to help. And then he's clearly got enough talent to help me on the attack as well. So maybe starting him playing as a wide cam could be the way to go, and then really try and shore up that CDM spot alongside Guendouzi or whoever it is we're going to be playing with going forwards. Yeah, I mean, if I could just pack myself a Bellingham, that would be brilliant. Or a Militao and a Modric. Give me a Militao and a Modric, and I'll get the Real Madrid links going, and we'll be absolutely fine. But obviously I can't quite see that happening. And many losses, many more red cards later, we quit yet another one. And I don't know, is it out of... no. At this point, I needed to win 3 games. My final 3 games. Needed to go 3-0 in order to get 11 wins. And, well, as you can see here, just... it wasn't my day. I'm going to chalk it as an off day. Maybe I had a bad night's sleep. Maybe I was still reeling from the tough defeat at Oxford away the day before, where I couldn't even watch the match because it was so foggy. Literally couldn't see any of the play. I've never been at a football match where the opposition team score, and the only way I know they've scored is because I can hear the crowd celebrating, but I couldn't see the goal at all. Literally, I couldn't see a thing. It was yeah, awful. So not a good weekend all round, really, because we've bottled 11 wins here. Ipswich lost. I couldn't even watch the game that I paid to go to. But we do end up getting ourselves a final victory there to get 9. And then I sort of forgot about the extra objectives. So if I'd have maybe gone and played in my next game to try and get the 10th win, that could have got me a little pack to go for. But in the end, I end up just giving the victory away to my opponent and letting him have that. So yeah, that's 9 wins for me this weekend, boys and girls. Not good enough. But I'm not going to let it bother me too much. It annoyed me at the time. I was in a very, very bad mood. Obviously, at this point, I'm not in any shape or form or whatever to switch over to Live Lasty to open sub-level rewards. So we're going to just go ahead and open them, crack them open now, and I'll see what we ended up getting. So I got a Ramsdale, an 85 Ramsdale. Could have taken the 81 Kemen there, but obviously we'll take the higher rated. And then another 85 in Lejeune. So 2 85s in my Reds, and then my 1 of 2 84 plus. We get ourselves an 88 and an 85 in form. I'll take the rating in Tony Kroos. So no blue team of the year right there. Maybe they'll appear in the next section in the packs. From the team of the week pack, I got myself an English goalkeeper. That is Ramsdale once again. I was kind of hoping it might have been Rashford. Probably worth a little bit more to sell on. But we get a couple that I've already got, and then a player whose name I can't even pronounce. Time for the rare players pack, 50k pack. We're going to get another inform. Okay, Brazil left mid. It is Galeno, 96 pace on this card, but it doesn't sell for anything. So I think eventually I end up selling it or discarding it or whatever. The good thing is we're sat on a decent amount of coins. Here's my 100k pack then. We do get a walkout, thank goodness. Italian centre mid from PSG. That is going to be Verratti. Do you know what? I'll take it from a 100k pack. I've certainly had a lot worse. So I can sell him on as well at about 20,000 coins. And considering we were super poor like a week ago, we are now looking at having a club with at least 300,000 coins in it, maybe more, maybe closer to 350 once I sell some players. So yeah, certainly not in the worst situation that I've ever been in. You know, we were far worse off last week. I've still got a decent-ish amount of fodder as well. We're getting our daily SBCs and stuff as well. We get ourselves a Suarez in that one. I'll take it. Double 84s in that pack. I mean, that was as minimum as I could have. No, wait. That wasn't the minimum, was it? That was an 81 plus double. So that was fairly decent. But I do get the minimum in my 84 plus player pack. I get Bunu. Oh, well. Again, one of these days it will pay off and I'll get something better. But not at this moment in time. So, to end the episode, on Sunday night, after I'd finished all of this stuff, Gareth Bale came out. The SBC for Gareth Bale came out. End of an era. A premium SBC card design. Looked super, super nice. And was an 85 and an 83 rated squad. And I have fodder. And he looks pretty well rounded. Looks very difficult to link, of course, being both Welsh and in the MLS. Like, there's not a huge pool of players that you can then pick out that will actually get him good chem. But I see him as a fantastic bench player. And in the future, who knows what cards will be able to link to him that we can get him in the starting 11. So after an absolutely crazy career, what a player he was, or is still. I know he's just finished, but what a player. Gareth Bale, welcome to the club. 93 rated overall with 91 pace, 90 dribbling, 93 shooting, 92 passing, and 86 physical with 72 defending. Could come on as a sub-centre mid, but probably the slightly more attacking one. And can play left back, left wing back, right middle, right wing. So versatile, I would say. And an 83 and an 85 rated squad, I'd say this is one of those sort of like, if you've got the fodder, you're not doing anything with it, 100% complete. Who knows if he's going to be that good, but he can't be that bad. Look at those stats. It's kind of ridiculous. But that, my friends, is going to end the episode. At least we can end on a high, getting ourselves a nice Gareth Bale SBC done. A failure of a weekend league, but hey, there's always next weekend, right? We'll make some team changes. Hopefully, we'll add some Team of the Year to it over the coming days. And I thank you for watching. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. I would absolutely love to see the 2,000 likes on this episode. Subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Cheers. And follow me on social media. My links are down below. Have a great day, everyone. I'll be back again tomorrow, whether it be for an Icon SBC or whether we'll grind out some stuff to unlock some objectives or what. Who knows what. There might be other cool SBCs out. We'll have a look at them then, and I'll see you then. Peace.